You ever get tired of that constant check-in? She leaned against the wall.
La 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 la. I want Repo in here. She has a new agency, and I want to talk to her about it. Okay, this is at 100%. Okay. That is my... Hang on. Hang on.
Dr. Class. You ever get tired of that constant check-in? She leaned against the wall.
La 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 la. I want Repo in here. She has a new agency, and I want to talk to her about it. Okay, this is at 100%. Okay. That is my... Hang on. Hang on. So the two corgis, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Trailblazer. I am going to be on the treadmill soon, but I figured I would actually come on and see if anybody wanted to come up. Nothing major happened, right, in the Gypverse, but I mean, God, I don't even want to say his name, but you know who is acting just an absolute fool. On. Ooh, thank you. Oh, thanks for the heart maze, guys. Yeah, I think I do a pretty good job keeping this page locked down as much as possible. I'm not key or quiche, which fine, that's fine for them, but I do not like the the other people coming in because they just all they do is report. All I do is report. Oh, thank you. Even though they claim not to report. Oh, I'm not a coward. I don't report. Yeah, you guys do. You report all the time. Here, let me see. Where's Haiti? I don't know, man. Things are just crazy. I've had a few days off from work. I am so excited that I'm going back very soon. Going back tomorrow. Actually, literally going back tomorrow. I know Boston has a new YouTube page that's finally going to do all the recaps. She's sick of and I can't blame her. She's sick of these back and forth replays that just don't seem to stick around. Whether it's on YouTube or here, mostly on YouTube. Hang on. God, I haven't even looked at my gallery. Oh, thank you. Ugh, my house phone is ringing. I'm not getting it. I am not getting it. Not getting it. No one ever calls that. Well, actually, that's a lie. People do call the house all the time. But I'm not in the mood. Quiet morning, huh? Content, the frustrations of constant reporting. I know. I get reported when I'm in my workup gear. I get reported for schmexual body exposure and schmexual content. I don't even wear just a sports bra. I wear a tank. But apparently that's just too much for TikTok. It's just too much. Hey, Interest, how are you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Dreamer gave me a have a seat, but hey Debbie, give me a have a seat, but she then blocked me because that's what she does. But calls everybody else a coward. Okay. Okay, Dreamer. Cool story. Well, my favorite is she mocked the new. I don't know if she's new, but she's just kind of come into the community. Where she does like a Bev thing. She mocks Gypsy, and at one point she was wearing like kitten ears, just to about how we all know Gypsy's into kitten play, and so she was wearing little kitten ears, to kind of mock Gypsy and the whole kitten play thing. And then Dreamer made a video saying, "Oh my God, oh your typical childish retort of you look like a 5-year-old who does that, who puts those little on." And then fast forward 3 days later, Gypsy has the kitten ears on for her battle. Come on, is she gonna backtrack? Probably not. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I don't know who's around. It's quiet on the TikTok streets. It's typically it's, oh, hang on. Tank, hey. Yeah. Tank, hey. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I just had to check in on a friend who did a promotion over the weekend for Ben and Jerry's, and we're going to New York. We're going to New York and with her boys to see the Family Guy immersive experience, I should say. And she had a chin reduction, which I don't know. It's oh, she so didn't need it. It's making her face look a little round. I mean, it's making her face look a little round. I mean, she's still gorgeous, but I don't know. It's so unnecessary. But if it makes her happy, it makes her happy. I know. I know, and she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. I don't know what she was doing. I was like, girl, no, girl. I mean, people get chin implants to look like you. Well, again, as long as she's happy. What can you do? Oh, thank you. Oh, we're 50% there. La, 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 la. Thank you for the follow. I know I'm so fascinating right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Betsy Ann. Renee. Renee. I don't know. Things are just wild right now. There's a little bit of a calm last night. Again, I got to go back to work. Oh, she postponed the why? Why? Did she give a reason? All I know is she was out to dinner with the baby and uh and she seemed shocked that she was making like little baby noises. She's just so clearly not. When was the Disney trip supposed to be? December? Oh. So when did she postpone it or did she just cancel it? I mean, maybe there's been some pushback. I don't know. See, people, all right. So, fucking Dreamer, I'd hate to bring her, fucking Dreamer, I'd hate to bring her up, but she did have a seat with me and then blocked me because, of course, that's what she does. Saying, it's called the First, it's called the First Amendment. It's called freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. Well, she doesn't know. I don't believe she knows the other laws that are covered under the First Amendment. And one of those is the right. And one of those is the right to petition, which means basically, and the right to gather, to protest. You are allowed, if somebody is a creep, well, yeah, the baby is too young to go. But Gypsy doesn't care. She wants to go for herself. Do you really think it's about Aurora? Do you think anything's ever about Aurora? No. But no, we have the right to petition. And that means if someone is, say somebody is going to represent a brand, and people don't like it. Hey, Rose. And people are, annoyed with it. We have the right to say, hey, this person isn't a good representation for your company. And I'm not going to purchase anything from your company. We have that right, okay? I mean, the First Amendment covers a lot, not just freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to assemble, freedom to petition, freedom of religion. Dreamer. But of course, she had to make have a seat for me explaining the First Amendment, which I'm pretty well versed in. I wonder if she knows what the Third Amendment is. Most people don't. Grandma's babies. Hello. Well, also, Gypsy spends money. Like it's being like she has a freaking money tree in the backyard. It's like, girl, calm down. I mean, she's not like Michaela Narega, who's worth $8 million because she's a real content creator. Charlotte said it great the other day. Yeah, the girl has no charisma, no, presence. She's very boring. And no one wants to see a convicted schmurderer be an influencer. I'm sorry. Oh, she's not profiting off her. Well, how else would we know her? She's not on there for her own merit. She didn't create a whole following on her own. Oh, she did it because No, she didn't, she wasn't creative. And it really drives me crazy when she goes, oh, thank you. Cherish, thank you. When um she does the whole, oh, I'm going to do makeup tutorials. No, you're not. Stop it. Stop doing makeup tutorials because you don't know anything about makeup. There are thousands of real life makeup artists. Thank you. Real life makeup artists who are, Jeanette, I can't figure you out. I don't know if you're, I don't know. I can't figure you out anymore. I don't know. All I know is I feel bad for you because, God, that was exhausting. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we just need one more. I mean, I think you, I think you did the right thing by kind of giving up on, who, because that was just too much. Too much for anybody to handle. I mean, for anybody to handle. I mean, it's just, it's just, again, people have built up these for years. It's taken them years, and it's all stuff they've created. I'm not going to just jump on here with 9 million followers and just talk about my boring life. And the fact that she does nothing all day. Every time Cal Rocky was like, oh, what'd you do today? And she's like, oh, what'd you do today? And she was like, oh, nothing, some laundry. It's like, well, wait, I thought you didn't have time to read. I didn't think you had time to work out. I didn't think you had time to do anything. So laundry took you all day? Okay. And I don't want to hear she just had a baby. My friend has a 3-year-old and had twins and is back at work. And her job is fitness. So she had to start working out pretty much right away. Well, when it was safe for her to work out. So I don't want to hear, well, she has a baby. Well, people know who she is. Well, whatever. Not everybody is. Well, whatever. Not everybody knows who she is. She's not that famous. I mean, quite frankly, if we stopped, she'd disappear into the ether. But I'm not ready to stop. I'm not ready to stop because she needs to be an example of someone who should not be in any way, shape, or form profiting off of her life. And she doesn't talk about the crime. Well, she should. And honestly, she should talk about the crime. Clear some things up if you're so innocent. I just. Guys, if you can, if you're a YouTube person, go over and please report. Usually I'm not like this, but please report Sir Morbid's posts about Case's child. Okay? Because this is what I'm not hearing from the other side. The other side is always like, oh, no kids, no kids, no kids, no kids. And now he's bringing up Case's son, using his first name, but apparently that's okay. No pushback. So it's gross. It's weird. It's a low blow. When you have nothing left, that's when you go, that's where you go for the jugular. That's where you hit below the belt. Jugular. That's where you hit below the belt. When you can't, you basically won an argument when somebody goes there, which is not to you. They don't talk about you. They don't talk about you. They go to somebody you love. They go to, a family member or your child or anybody. It's that you've lost the argument, boo. I'm sorry. You had to go there and you had to go there in order to feel good. Hi, Whims. Is that Whims? Whims? I will say this about Whims. You know how they say it's nature versus nurture? Like, what is it? Oh, thank you, Whims. Thank you, Whims. I think at least in Whim's case, it's definitely nurture because I have never seen two more opposite people. What happened yesterday? I'm not much. Morbid's being morbid, on his community page. And it's gross. It's gross. His case leave Case's child and his child's name out of everything. Okay. I mean, fine, have an issue with Case, but I know, Wims is the best. She's so together. It's the complete, yeah, exactly. I think you were very nurtured. Yeah, he got banned on here, but he's a new account. Not on a new account. Not on YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, you're just the opposite of of the person who gave birth to you. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've never seen two opposite people in my life. Oh God. And I just cannot imagine what it was like growing up. And I know you had to see her a couple times. And as an adult, I'm just really mad that she talked to your grandmother and said, "Oh, I told my mother." It's like, don't do that. Persistence of a uterus. Pastulance of a uterus, yeah. Yeah. But you turned uterus, yeah. Yeah. But you turned out great. So all is well and good in the hood. That's what's important. And I know people feel, I understand where Key's coming from. Like, but you cannot, if we have this toxic, even if it's a parent, oh, good. I'm glad. Her, Nana's not going to remember that. But if you have a toxic parent or anybody, it's horrible. And you really have to learn to deal with it. And that's going to take therapy and stuff like that. Doing the inner work, which, my looks are blasted on a daily basis, but, my self-worth actually isn't in how I look. It's in other things because I've done the inner work. So you can talk about me all day long, just don't mention my family who has nothing to do with anything. I've never even thought of retaliating that way, even though it's been done to me. It's just such a scumbag thing to do. It's low life, and I'm just, so do it all you want. I'm not going to retaliate because I'm not going to become the piece of crap that you are. You're not going to drag me down. I'm on a high right now. I can't bring me down. Ooh, thank you. Living my best life. best life. And you can't take that from me. Remember that? Ugh. Remember that? Ugh. Cringe, cringe. Boop. All right. Well, I gotta go run. All right. Well, I gotta go run. I'll set that up because that's so fascinating for for everybody to watch. But listen, it's more for me than anybody. It keeps me in check. Plus, I have to start doing that at work. I'm gonna have to start demos doing demos via Zoom at work. So, oh God. So let me go do that. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm around today. I'm back at work tomorrow through the weekend. So yeah, I'm around. So have a great day, everyone. If I don't see you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.